go, Chad. We got ourselves a little notey. Got ourselves a little notey. Here we go. Let me go ahead and read this bad boy. Put this to the side real quick. I don't know how. This is how the makeup YouTubers do it, right? They do it like this. Hold on, let me move this to the side. Something like this, Chad, right?
Don't mind me.
This
is a friend simply supporting a friend.
Read that because I know some
We're
of y'all
gonna get into
educated.
the business soon.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and read it just for y'all because I know some of y'all can't read. All right, I like and subscribe. Thanks for joining. Appreciate y'all so much. All right. Hi, Mookie. Hope you enjoy the gear we sent you. Can't wait to see you style it.
Hey, listen, I just went live. For anybody that's just joining, I am simply a friend. That's it. I know it's a little different from what we talk about, but I gotta support the man then. Let's get it right.
When's movie night?
Come on now.
We gonna discuss that.
W House of Laughter, man. Let's get it.
What? I'm not even gonna read that. I ain't gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that, chat. That's crazy. Hold up.
Go ahead and say that real quick.
Make sure that's a good picture, though.
What's good, man? What's good, man?
Lovely.
What's good? It's no dark
yes,
in
you
here.
Can. Bow. Lovely.
My light
Alrighty. Here we go. All right, chap. We got ourselves a little hat. All right. This hat's kind of tough. I ain't gonna hold you. This is actually real tough. And you know, chat, I've been telling y'all. Did they give you clothes for free? Oh, yes, they did indeed.
Bing line.
Oh, they gave me that shit for free 99.
Bing line.
Free 99, baby. But chat, I've been telling y'all I wanted one of these like distressed hats that kind of look like they're kind of broken up type shit. But shoot, nah, this is tough. I like this. All right, I'm gonna wear all these, chat. I'm gonna wear all these. Got a little rhinestone. Okay, bet. Hold up. Hat swap right now, bro. See how that look.
It's a little small.
Okay, that cold. Bro, I'm lucky because of you guys, chat. And you know what? Honestly, I might be giving this out to you guys. I'm not too sure. I might be giving it out. Boy, you ashy.
Let's go ahead and get started, man. Let's get started. You watch House of Laughter? That's the guy right there. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Give me a sec. I'm getting a phone call. Hello? What's up? How you doing? You don't have it? Did it fall beside you, like in between the seat? Did you check under your seat? Did you check the back seat? Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out where it went. I recommend finding it. Let's just start there. Well, don't forget to breathe. All right, let's start there first. You just gotta take your time and kind of like go through everything in the whip. That's strange. Mm-hmm. Can I call you back in like a couple minutes? All right, cool. I hope you find it though. All right, I'll call you back. Give me a second. All right, bye. Whew, Lord have mercy, man. All right, we gotta talk. We're about to have the post-interview session. All right, now I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I really didn't want to go live. I was gonna make this shorts, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I didn't feel like going live today because I was out for majority of the day. I'm gonna be real. I got home pretty late, actually. Fortunately, I had the interview on my phone at the time when it went live. What was it, around like 5? Something like that. So, there's that. Not too much to talk about. I covered pretty much everything I needed to cover in the reaction I did yesterday. That was more for Jay-Z. But I did cover what I needed to cover for J. Cole. Let me go ahead and just say that. The biggest issue with J. Cole is J. Cole is conflicted, and his confliction is what's talking. I said this before. Like, I feel like I'm regurgitating myself. What's good? King Hammer, what's good? Jonathan, what's good? Quickie, how y'all feeling? Welcome back. This one's gonna be quick. But the thing is, I think we gotta talk. I think we gotta have a little chat in the Discord, if I'm gonna be honest. So we're gonna be watching the Culture United on Discord. We're gonna have a watch party. So if you're part of the Discord and you want to be a part of the watch party, all you gotta do is join the lounge, kick back with us, and we're gonna enjoy our time watching Culture United. Charles Brown is on Culture United, so that's pretty amazing. Everything we've heard is just the things I've been talking about. Like, it's just nothing like, this ain't new to me. Like, I'm just sitting here and I'm hearing these dudes speak and I'm just like, it's not a surprise that this is what you want to say. You know? I'm more concerned about the culture. What's good, Josh? I'm more concerned about the culture. So for this clip specifically, what we're going to do first is that we're going to watch it first. So I'm not going to lie. I want to get a short out of this. I want to be able to get a short out of this and post it. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. I want to make a short of this specifically because it looks like the industry doesn't even understand it's not even what they're fighting for, but they don't understand what they're working with anymore. The reason why all of this is happening in front of our eyes is simply because of the disconnect the industry has with the fandom. The industry and the fans are completely disconnected at this point. They're focusing on the wrong things. They're pulling their consumer data from crybabies on Twitter. I stand on that. You know, around here I stand on something. You see what I'm saying? You gotta listen. I'm pretty sure I've talked enough that you guys understand it now. You guys see it now. You guys get it now. Because the way that they're talking, does that sound like any of us on YouTube? No. But what does that sound like? That sounds like the average everyday fan that is uninformed about what's going on around them when it comes to hip hop and rap. That's what's going on right now. That's what they're focusing on. They prefer to cater to the unintelligent individuals. And it's not unintelligent in a bad way, like, oh, these guys are dumb. It's just that y'all don't even understand what y'all are stepping in. Is it important for everybody to have an opinion? Of course. But if you are continuously gathering data from people that don't have a real opinion, and then you're trying to structure a business model from individuals that don't have a real opinion, then what does that say about the business model? It's not a real business model. Plain and simple. What's good, Connor? So This got to be studied, bro. Everything that I talked about yesterday in that live reaction, you literally see it on display with J. Cole and Camron. Everything. And it's rare that I put out a 1 hour reaction. That's super rare. But everything I'm saying, I'm just like, how do I cut this? If I cut it up, it's going to like, the information is going to be misleading. I had to keep it together. I thought about cutting it up into different parts per video that we watch. But I'm like, nah, it might ruin like the point that I have. The point that is like, when it comes to Jay-Z, like, he is not a rapper no more. Think about it, just because he's making an album doesn't mean he's really like, and it might sound weird if I say it, but a lot of people are going to get it because Jay-Z's more of a businessman now. And I think I know why. Well, it's already confirmed. He's putting out an album. So at this point, this interview is rollout. What's good, Cousin B? How you feeling? It's been a minute. What's good, Tiff? Yeah, Cole and Jay-Z, they out here moving like cousins. they out here looking like they're moving like cousins. But Jay-Z interview is rollouts. And funny enough, they're using the Jay-Z interview to help push J. Cole's interview with Camron, which is literally telling y'all that there's a narrative. And the narrative is they don't care for what's going on in music right now because it doesn't make them money. Why do you think Jay-Z's dropping an album? Why do you think that? Just think about it. Why? Because none of these new artists are hitting no more. I'm trying to sit here and figure out why they're going down this route. Because the way I see it is, you cannot reset the minds of individuals that are so far gone. So why are you catering to them is my question. Because catering to them burns out artists and burns out the music. What is your goal? And remember, I was talking about how AI music is just right over there sitting in this chair calmly waiting. What are you trying to do? Funny enough, music right now is very vintage. The music that we get is very vintage right now. I hear some people out there. I seen Joe Budden and them. They're talking about how it's going to be an old nigga summer. With all the vintage artists coming out under their rocks, dropping music that's quality. It's looking like an old nigga summer. People dancing in the club again. I'm not going to lie. It's looking interesting. Man, I'm just trying to get an understanding. Like, where are you guys trying to go? What are you trying to do? That's my biggest question. So anyway, man, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get started, bro. Let's go ahead and get started, man, because this dude, J. Cole, man. J. Cole's brain got to be studied because the way this man is a professional flip-flopper. You don't get this every day. This is a rare condition in this day and age. Like, there's some real Family Matters type ish. So, hold on. Let me hit the record button real quick. So, what we're going to do is that we're going to watch it first, and then I'm going to watch it again, and then give y'all, like, my thoughts on this part of the interview. So, let me just go ahead. Hit that record button. We're going to get started, all right? Do I want to take my shirt off? Because I have my other shirt on under. I'm going to keep it on, bro. I'm going to keep it on. Screw it. All right. J. Cole addresses the culture and says he hates the way people try to do Drake. I hope y'all fail, and I'm glad to see y'all fail. It's disgusting. Man, you just weak. Anyway, let's go. First I'm going to watch, and then we're going to get into it.
Culture, which that word is fucking weird because it's like, nigga, this shit is algorithm based, nigga. This shit is paid campaigns on niggas, positive or negative. But my criticism on the culture is like, ew. Like, I hate what y'all try to do to this man. Right. Like, you know what I mean? And I hope y'all fail. You know what I mean? And I'm glad to see y'all fail. So it's like, it's like, I hate to speak on it because it's like, I know they're going to take it a certain way, but that's genuinely my truth. You know what I mean? Like, that's genuinely my truth.
Right. You just told us how you feel about them being artists. And I don't know Kendrick, a big fan of his music, but Drake's my man. So I totally feel exactly how you feel, what you just said. And it was a good moment for Kendrick, like you said. And I like his music too, I'm a fan, but as Drake being my friend, it was fucked up.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. So, and so if I put myself in Drake's shoes, even to hear me say, like, I'm happy for Kendrick in a sense. Right. I would, if I'm him, I'm gonna feel like, damn, nigga. Right. But I love this nigga too. Right. You know what I mean? And I don't like that he's doing it with a whole crowd like shitting on you. I don't like that. You know what I mean? But shit, that's not my place to necessarily judge. And if that's how he felt, he had to go with it. You also engaged at the same time. You know what I mean? Like so I absolutely hate and have always hated how they try to like do that to him. And I genuinely pray. It's like, nigga, I'm a fan waiting. Like, I be telling Eve, like, man, I hope this Iceman shit go crazy, and I hope he kills that shit.
That's so, personally, where you at with them friendship-wise today?
Oh, we got yo, J Fold is hilarious. Get this man off the screen. It's hilarious. Yo, what's good, Lightwalker? Jid will never speak like this. Facts. Yeah, we gotta talk. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Lightwalker, King Hammer. We probably gotta get J Tom and NK in there. Yo, we might have to have an emergency episode, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. We might have to have an emergency episode. Like, what today? Today Wednesday. We might got to do something tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, cause I work on Friday and I start at 6. So we might have to have an emergency episode, bro, of the consumer group chat. We gotta talk. Bro. Like, it's getting a little concerning out here, if I'm going to be real with you. Cause with the thoughts that I have and the thoughts that I've given, I'm very concerned for the future in music. An emergency meeting, yeah, we might have to do one tomorrow, like King Hammer tomorrow. I don't want to do it like right now. Like, we got a Culture United that I really want to watch in like less than an hour. So I need to like, I need to be there for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. I want to go ahead and watch it again though, so we can try to like pick it apart. So shoot. I guess we got to dive back in this mess. Let's go.
Culture, which that word is fucking weird because it's like, nigga, this shit is algorithm based, nigga. This shit is paid campaigns on niggas, positive or negative. But
you're already looking at it the wrong way. The culture is not business. The culture is people. It's just the people are following what they see on social media that makes them think a certain way. This is what like literally the way that Twitter, Instagram, TikTok is formed. It's coming off the end of the era where music was really bad. When you're in an era, people are still developing with the era. Once that era's gone, or once that era's put to a side, then you see the consumers and how they're moving and how they're acting. That example is a result of these individuals from that era, and we know that era did not have quality music. It had quantity in music. So seeing how people were developing in that, and then to see the product that was produced from that, that's what's on social media. And those are the people they're pulling their consumer data on, which is the worst kind of people to pull it on, which is why a lot of people within the industry are concerned, because they're looking at the consumer and they're like, yo, when did they get like this? You guys did this. The same way how Spotify ruined music to introduce DSPs is the same process with the music industry and the consumer base. Let's keep going.
My criticism on the culture is like, ew. Like, I hate what y'all try to do to this man. Right. Like, you know what I mean? And I hope y'all fail. You know what I mean? And I'm glad to see y'all fail. So it's like, I hate to speak on it because it's like I know they're gonna take it a certain way. But that's genuinely my truth. You know what I mean? Like that's genuinely my truth.
Right. You just told us how you feel about them being artists.
My truth is a personal opinion, and everyone just sat here and listened to a man's personal opinion, and now they're turning it into gospel. Like, nah, he's right. I'm not running with personal opinions. When you see me come on here and you see me sit down and listen to the individuals that has the facts and information, that doesn't mean that's a personal opinion anymore. And I'm trying not to run off of a personal opinion if I do that. That's not my intention. I'm not here to give personal opinions. I'm here to sit down and use my brain and figure this out, which is what we've been doing this whole time. But I just sat here and listened to this man's personal opinion, and everyone's running around like it's gospel. This is blasphemy.
I don't know Kendrick, a big fan of his music, but Drake's my man, so
Friendship, camaraderie. This is what breaks down the walls of hip-hop, because hip-hop is competition. Rapping is competition. It is a sport. And you have Jay-Z, the upper echelon, apparently, of rap, out here talking about maybe we don't need battling anymore. At one point, he said graffiti's not a thing. I'm seeing a lot of people on social media talk about how dance has disappeared for years, and y'all are not even tuning in to the stages that people are still dancing on. Dance didn't go nowhere. I see people out there talking about TikTok brought dancing and made it fun again. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. TikTok commercialized dance. I have a good question. I got a really good question. I have a really good question. Why are they trying to commercialize the pillars of hip hop? Why are they trying to commercialize the pillars of hip hop? Why do you want to profit off of these different pillars of hip hop to generate your revenue? But while you're generating your revenue, you are literally demolishing the foundation of hip hop. Why are you trying to destroy what the culture has built? Don't kill me, Lightwalker. Don't kill me, but that's a serious question, because all the pillars of hip hop are currently being affected right now. They're trying to pack up dance. They're trying to pack up graffiti. Right now, in the DJ world, they're trying to pack it up, saying these new DJs are trash. And they want the old DJing to come back. That's another one. Now we have rap. The four main pillars of hip hop are being commercialized, and my question is why? Who is he to criticize the culture they made his facts? Don't kill me, Connor. See, I'm not even worried about my 4YP on Twitter. I just let it fly because I'm not really on here like that. But that's a serious question. What is their goal with the commercialization of hip hop and to crumble down these different pillars of it? That's my question. The way that they're trying to pack up dance, knowing that Red Bull Dance Your Style is a yearly thing, something that I have participated in myself 2 years ago. Red Bull Dance Your Style is damn near the Olympics of dance. You can watch it on YouTube. It's been there. Some of the greatest moments that you see, viral moments that you see off your phone, comes from Red Bull Dance Your Style. My question is, why are they trying to do this? DJing. The new DJs, are pissing off the old DJs because they're doing too much. It's the same thing with TikTok and the TikTok dances. Y'all doing too much. That looks lame. And the people that are doing the TikTok dances are looking at professional dancers like they're doing too much. The current DJs are looking at the old DJs like they're doing too much. The old DJs are begging people to bring back scratching, but the newer DJs can't fathom that idea. People are trying to pack up graffiti like nobody does graffiti anymore. That's a lie. To this day, people still tag. And then look what they're trying to do with rap. What is going on around here, bro? Your girlfriend don't even listen to J. Cole music? Good. What's going on around here? Listen, when you come over here, I ask the difficult questions. I'm asking the difficult questions. What is your goal with all of this? And why is Jay-Z on board? What does the end of the road for this look like? Because to me personally, what it looks like is music is forever going to change and we're never going to go back to once it once was. Not to say it's supposed to go back, but the way that music and the history in music always returns back to base. If you get rid of the base you're supposed to return back to, how are you supposed to continue this chain? Because at that point, that means the chain is going to end. And what is music going to look like at that point? Because like I said, AI music is right there waiting patiently. So what are y'all trying to do? Because I don't see a single way how the pathway y'all are taking is going to work. Congratulations, your pockets get fatter. What does that mean for the integrity and the quality of music? I'll be your savior. Shit, do something, bro. Because Jay-Z a politician, talk about it. I just want to see their goals. Because I'm confused. I'm confused as hell. Like I'm not at a crossroad, but right now, like there's no more road for me to journey down to kind of figure this out. So I'm sitting here like, what is going on? Like seriously, what is going on? So let's keep going with the video. Y'all know me, I talk.
Right. Totally feel exactly how you feel, what you just said. And it was a good moment for Kendrick, like you said. And I like his music too, I'm a fan, but as Drake being my friend, it was fucked up.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. So if I put myself in Drake's shoes, even to hear me say, like, I'm happy for Kendrick in a sense. Right. I would, if I'm him, I'm gonna feel like, damn, nigga. Right. But I love this nigga too. Right. You know what I mean? And I don't like that he's doing it with a whole crowd like shitting on you. I don't like that. You know what I mean? But shit, that's not my place to necessarily judge. And if that's how he felt, he had to go with it. You also engaged at the same time. You know what I mean? Like so.
J. Cole, you were the first man to shoot in all of this. Did we forget that? Let's stay within the confines of the battle. J. Cole, you're the first man to shoot. 7-minute drill. Might delete this later. Proceeds to delete it later. Apologizing on that stage. Ruining your integrity. Now we look at you funny. You shot first. Well, how'd the bar go again? I don't even remember the bar, but it probably went around something like, your first one was magic, your last one was tragic. You didn't like Mr. Morale? You didn't like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers? Because as far as I see it, I remember you were conflicted, but right now you might need this album. You might need this therapy album. Yo, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers might be the greatest album in the next 5 to 10 years. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers might be the greatest album in the next 5 to 10 years. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be the greatest album to be ever crafted in the next 5 to 10 years. Because when these niggas realize that this nigga just tried to help y'all this whole time, y'all are going to sit there in pain listening to Mr. Morale. What's good, Judy? How you feeling? I remember you was conflicted, misusing your influence. Yes! Look at what J. Cole is doing. He's conflicted, misusing his influence. That's crazy. Make it make sense. Don't worry. I know Kendrick has a 19-minute Euphoria diss track. I need the new album. Kendrick can keep that. We don't need, listen, the worst thing somebody can do in this moment right now is diss somebody. That's the worst thing somebody can do in this moment right now. We don't need no diss tracks. I need Kendrick to drop that album. Like literally at this point, the whole world needs bodies. No pun intended. That's what it's looking like at this point. The world needs bodies right now, bruh. What time is it? 32? So it's 32 right now. But he's been doing that for years, right? Yup. Tiff, exactly. But staying on the battle, like, everything that we witnessed, because y'all forget, this is how you know Kendrick Lamar is extremely strategic. First person shooter started this. That was the catalyst to the beef. Okay? It didn't ignite the beef, but it sparked it. That was the spark. All right? Now you got Future and Metro Boomin that put out an album called We Don't Trust You, directed to a certain individual from here that goes by Drake. And the featured artist on the song, Kendrick Lamar, put out a nice, quick, light, throwaway verse on the end of the song. Well, towards the end of the song, I should say. You know, he was clearly shooting back because they shooting this way. We know how like that sounded. We just had the anniversary, the 2-year anniversary for Like That. We know how that sounds. F the big three, it's just big me, nigga. I'm really like that. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Y'all got hurt off of a throwaway verse. Because look at the individuals naming Cole and Drake and the 3 diss tracks in total. 3 diss tracks. First person shooter. Push-ups. Tailor-made. 3. Look at the 3 diss tracks that came out. And Kendrick Lamar shut it down with 1. And warned y'all with 2. Keep it friendly. This is a friendly battle. Keep it there. What did Drake do? He didn't want no friendships. He wanted a body. He tried to catch a body with Family Matters. Family Matters didn't work because it got stomped on with Meet the Grams. We know how the last verse on Meet the Grams went. You don't say that to a man's face. But this is what you get when you cross the line and you could have just stayed over there. Kendrick said himself, how do you put it again? You take it there, I can take it further. That's something you don't want to do? Ooh. And then proceed, he gave you 3 warnings. Don't tell no lie about me. I won't tell no truth about you. I can take it there. You can take it further. That's something you don't want to do. And then all of 616 in LA talking about academics. Oh my God. Bro. Who's the aggressor? Because y'all making it look like Kendrick the aggressor. Kendrick was defending himself. And y'all out here saying that this man is the aggressor, talking about y'all take it too far. He's saying things taking it too far. Bro, y'all weak, bro. Y'all weak. Soft. That's what y'all are. Y'all soft. Weak. Like, when did hip-hop get like this? Talking about, man, I don't know, man. Them bars were just too much. It was like, y'all didn't have to get so disrespectful. Says who? Niggas talk about killing kids. Y'all don't watch the battle rap leagues? Niggas will look another nigga in the face and talk about he want to kill his daughter. Are you crazy? And y'all worried about some words put together well in a bar? Y'all are soft. Yo, when did everybody get so soft? That's what I want to know. Why everybody so weak? God damn, I don't get it. man said he got the Swifties bumping his shit. Bro, and Kendrick Lamar delivered a diss track that lasted for 2 years, just like back to back. Let's not forget, and let me see if I can find the footage. Let me see if I can find the footage. I hope I reshared it. I hope I reshared it, man. I don't know how to navigate Twitter all the time. I need to get to my profile. I need to get to my profile real quick. Here we go. Perfect. I reshared it. Real quick. Let me just read this caption. I'm going to zoom in so y'all can see it better. I guess J. Cole wasn't disgusted at all when he was on stage rapping back-to-back with Drake at the last stop of the Forest Hill Drive tour at the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville, North Carolina at Meek Mill's expense.
Can you do one fucking more song for me? Listen, I put my own club in the Raptors arena. Championship celebrations during regular season. Paternity testing for women that I never slept with. I'm legally obligated if they request it. So much legal action like a Michael Jackson. Luckily, I'm great at avoiding distraction. I used to give no reaction, now I'm overreacting. Oh, nigga, that shit gotta go platinum.
You having fun on that stage to a song that he didn't write. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, gang. Whatever you say. That's y'all king, bro. Fayetteville, that's y'all king. What are we talking about here? Man, y'all, it's the flip-flopping for me, brother. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to Drake. The inconsistencies. Y'all can't hide that from me, bro. We out here witnessing the inconsistencies throughout history. And you're sitting here trying to recreate history. Y'all, why y'all targeting Kendrick so much? What's going on? This is why I'm a Kendrick fan, because he's clearly the underdog. At the beginning of this battle, when Drake and Cole both putting out tracks, the whole industry was looking at Kendrick like he's soft, talking about, oh, he gonna drop for sure in the next 5 years. Huh? Everybody, including the Breakfast Club. You had just hilarious cracking jokes talking about Kendrick gonna drop in a decade. That's what y'all saying. That's what y'all talking about. And then here come him, and he's son your little punk-ass golden child, and now y'all crying. When did y'all, let me tell you something, don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started, because listen, I understand in the black community, it's important to manage your emotions. It's important to take care of your mental state. It's important to take care of yourself. It's important to seek therapy when you need help. It's important to do this. It's important to do that. But you need to still have thick skin, because your skin is still dark. Your skin is still dark. Black people. When black people get so soft, you got a bunch of dark-skinned individuals out here looking like they white-skinned. Y'all talking like you bright-skinned. When everybody gets so weak? That's my question. I just want to know. I'm asking for a friend. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Quickie, I'm telling you, bro. Make it make sense to me, because at this point, I don't get it. I don't understand it. And then you want to diss the culture. The people that are speaking on social media don't even represent the culture, because majority of those Twitter accounts that are starting the conversations aren't even in North America. You have people across the world starting conversations to create argument, which in turn creates engagement for that account for them to potentially get some revenue if their channel pops off. People are starting arguments for the sake of creating to create a line, or what do they call that shit again? Like a funnel to get another payment. It's like you're stacking payments in a sense. It's a business move to get rich. But that's all they're doing online on social media. Half the time, the conversation is performative, but because y'all read it and you got a disdain, you got some hate in your heart after what you read, like words hurt your feelings. Like it's looking a little crazy. What's good, MTP? How you feeling, bro? But it's just looking a little crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at this and I'm just like, this is interesting. This is real interesting, bro. What time is it? Damn, time is flying, bro. Last time I checked, it was like 4:30. Now it's like 4:45. I be talking, bro. I can't help it. But you see my concerns. You see where it's like I'm getting like worried. You see where it's like I like it's oh my God, bro. They want to burn out wow, words are hard. They want to burn out artists to fill up their pockets, to make themselves feel better. Jay-Z sitting there talking about he don't use nobody. Talking about he's one of the billionaires that became a billionaire because he never used anybody. But when you become a billionaire, that's literally a pathway of destruction of you overusing everybody to accumulate this much money. And now you're sitting there with the interview, using everybody, using your influence, using that platform to drive sales for your potential album that's going to come out. And you sitting there talking about you don't use anybody. You just lied in everybody's face. That's y'all great. I don't really have a proper top 5. My top 5 is unorthodox. I don't have the traditional top 5. I don't care for some of the major greats out there. My top 5 is different because my top 5 is to the soil. I'll give you 2 names of my top 5 just to give an example. Jadakiss, LL Cool J. LL Cool J is not on a lot of people's top 5 ever. My top 5 is weird. It's a mixture of old and new. I keep the greats on the Rushmore where they belong. Let them stay there as statues. Because when it comes to individuals, specifically this Jay-Z dude, and then they show their true colors, you wouldn't want to keep him on your Rushmore. You wouldn't want to keep him in your top 5. Keep him over there. I don't care about that nigga. Oh, it's 4:45 on the West Coast? Wait, did I say 6:45? I meant 7:45. My fault. Oh, my God. Kenny, Jitty, Hakeem, Santan, Dave, and me. Valid. Connor, I like that. In fact, who do I want to put on my top 5? Jadakiss, LL Cool J. Who else? Kendrick's not on it. Who else do I want to put on there? Because as soon as I say Key Glock, a lot of people going to look at me funny, but I don't give a shit. All right? There's a reason why I gravitate to his music so much. There's a reason why I like when Young Dolph passed the torch, I started to run with it and listen to his music because the music to me is amazing. But I don't give a shit. I don't care. Talk how you want to feel. The heck? I don't run around here with feelings. I keep my feelings intact. I don't express it like other people out there. What else? I do want to put Dave on there. I'm not going to lie, but I feel like I can find another name. But I'll throw Dave on there for the lack of another name. And what's another one? What's another one? Lil Wayne is not on my top 5. Get him out of here. I don't keep these dudes in my top 5. That's not a bad top 5, I know. Because it's my top 5. Yeah, good. I'm glad you about to say Key Glock. Who else? Who the last one? I'm doing this without looking at Spotify, by the way. So as soon as I go through my Spotify and I start to see the names, it's going to adjust. But what's stapled in right now is Jadakiss, LL Cool J, and I like to say Key Glock. I would like to put one more without looking at my list at all. Like, I just want to pull a name at this point. Somebody I've been listening to as of recently. Who else? Because I was going to throw some R&B artists in there, too. MF Dude, Matt Villain, Victor Vaughn, Danger Doom. Okay, type shit. I see the vision. I respect that. That's dope. Kendrick, Tupac, Nas, me, MF Doom, valid. I'm not putting Nas on mine either. I love the King's Disease series though. That shit is fire. Shoot, who do I want to put on as the last one? You know what? I'll come back to it. Because I don't want to sit here pondering and shit. All right, I'm gonna get out of here in a bit. I just want to finish up with just damn, it's getting dark outside. I just want to finish up saying there's a big problem in hip hop, bro. I'm glad we're all noticing it, but we need to figure out what's going to happen. I wonder if I'm going to have my answer at the end of the Culture United tonight. That's what I'm curious about. But as of right now, I'm just like, I'm sitting here, and the way our own greats are trying to dismantle everything that was built from the culture, it has to be studied. Y'all want to destroy the foundation to this thing that has taken care of us for years. And the first thing they're going to say is that, oh, look at all these rappers out here creating music that's so destructive and violent. What people don't clearly understand is that them individuals are told to do what they're doing. They're told to make music that is destructive. They're told to make music that is violent. They're told to make music that's going to twist and manipulate the women of today. They're told to do that because that's what sells. The industry deemed it. The industry said, continue to make this kind of music, and we'll make sure you get paid. And then they're going to turn around and say, why is everything like this? Why is everything like that? Y'all created this. Y'all made it this way because that's how you wanted to flood your pockets. That was the easiest way to flood your pockets. What you're doing with music is that you're trying to put out the least quality kind of music that's going to maximize your profit. Because with the quantity of music and the lack of money that's going into these artists' pockets, that makes y'all richer. And Jay-Z has Tidal. Jay-Z has Rock Nation. Jay-Z has his own platforms, his own label. Jay-Z wants to flood his pockets. That's why Jay-Z is on this little bum-ass interview talking the talk that he has. What does J. Cole have? Dreamville. He has a label too. He's simply saying what he wants to say to continue the business relationships that he has with other individuals that be lining with Drake, which floods his pockets. And y'all destroying the shit. What's up, Anthony? My guy was popping. But look what he's doing. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I'm looking at this from a different lens from any other content creator out there. I can already tell. I can go to each and every one of these content creators, and I know exactly what the conversation is going to be about. I'm speaking outside that. I'm looking at the future plans of this shit. Where y'all trying to take this? Because y'all clearly want to lead it somewhere, but it looks like you're going to lead it to destruction. This shit about to fall into a black hole, and it's not coming back. And if you destroy the music, look at AI music over there. I'm waiting for the day they have an AI rapper. I want to see what people are going to say on social media. The day they have an AI rapper, because that's the one thing they cannot get right. They done got country, R&B, pop music all down pat, but they cannot do rap for some reason. I'm waiting for the day an AI rapper comes out and stomps on everybody's music. I want to see what everybody gonna say after. With all this integration with AI technology in the industry and in the music, and you think it's just gonna sit on the sidelines forever? All right, cool. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here. Culture United should be starting in like 5 minutes, but I know them niggas late, so it is what it is. They like to be late sometimes, so I'm gonna just sit back and wait at this point. It is what it is to me. It's just a little ridiculous at this point. That's all I gotta say. Man, let me stop this recording. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I'm gonna be in the comments of the Culture United. I'm gonna be kicking back, watching with the Discord. Going to a sunken place. Facts. Hold on. If you haven't joined the Discord link is right there. Tap in with us. We're gonna have a watch party in the Discord. I'm probably gonna get some dinner in my system, so I might step away for a little bit, but I'm definitely gonna be there watching. I'm probably gonna be editing in the background as well, so I can kind of put this out so I don't have to worry about anything. And yeah. Man said W crash out. My God, that's not a crash out. That's me talking. That's passion and frustration colliding with each other. If you want to see a crash out, y'all gonna have to pay for that, because when I crash out, it's not friendly. If you think that was a crash out, boy, you don't know me. I'll tell you that. Crash out involves me having that one vein in the forehead just popping, like, you know what I'm saying? Man said you and Glasses had some valid crash outs today. That's crazy. Me and Glasses Malone. I feel like if me and Glasses Malone were on we're just on what's it called? We were just both on stream together, like we were streaming each other shit, or we're just talking to each other on stream. That's probably gonna be the loudest stream on YouTube ever. If me and Glasses Malone are on the same live. That shit gonna be loud as hell. Anyway, let me go ahead and get up out of here, bro. All right, man. Listen, y'all know the spiel already, bro. Let me get where the ending screen at. Look. Hey, bro. Y'all already know what it is, man. Big Flex in my network. Y'all know I do what I do. I be who I be, and I move how I move. It's just what we do around here. Shout out to the Flex Mob. Shout out to the Shadow Mob. I appreciate y'all equally. Thank you for stopping by. This was a short one, but it's still a vibe. You know what it is. Listen, take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long and long live. Peace. Have a great day. Have a great night wherever you are in this world. Thank you for your viewership. Thank you for your support. I appreciate the day ones. I appreciate the moderators. I appreciate everybody in this live with me today. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Don't forget to take care of yourselves, take care of your family, and be an outstanding individual out there in this world, because the world's getting dark, but we are the light bulbs to light the way to success and everlasting unity. I don't know where that came from, but also, shit, I'm just saying what I say. Anyway, peace. Like... Join the Discord.